The Ugly Truth with Zach and Cody. Back like we never left. As you know, I'm Cody. That's Zach.
Hi.
Hey, we got a few topics
I like
to talk
turtles.
about tonight. I like salad. He likes turtles.
I do. Yeah,
It's gonna be a
y'all
good
missed
night.
out on the whole Laugh Fest that we had.
We talked about it just a minute ago. We're gonna start maybe before we actually go live, having like a little feed of what's going on behind the scenes while we wait to go live. So if you get here early, you might be able to see what we actually joke around about.
Yeah.
You might catch a glimpse of Zach singing a little something. Who knows?
I just hyperventilated because if y'all seen Benchwarmers when David Spade is talking about I like salad when the hot woman said it, I died when he did that a second ago. I guess you didn't want to had to be there, but my throat's still hurting. Like I couldn't even get a pinch of snuff. Go ahead.
All right, so of course we're gonna let y'all roll in, get a few comments. Can you hear us? Does everything look good?
Yeah,
sound
give us a
good?
check out
Well, we
there.
already know we look good, but let's make sure we sound good. So.
I have not shaved this week because my trimmer's broke. So apologies for this, but if I put a blade on this delicate diamond skin that I have right now, I'm gonna break out. So my trimmers went out Monday. Look how bad it was. I started right here and like I pushed them on her and they got caught and they just hung right there. Like I ripped like 4 hairs out of here. I was like, no, I'm not even gonna try to save them. So I threw them away. And then I ordered a new set off Amazon, and I guess I picked the only fucking item on Amazon that's not Prime. So it's gonna be here like June.
Well, you're gonna see a grizzly Zach for the next couple months.
I'm gonna until Sarah shaves it in my sleep. But yeah, we got some
Alright.
comments coming in. Everybody can hear us good.
Everything look good, Bam, on that side?
There's an echo. I can. Hang on, we're working on it. Got a whole technical team back there.
In the meantime,
Echo? No echo.
Oh.
What is
what
it?
happened?
Huh? Sorry
They
about this,
whispering.
y'all. Yeah, they're whispering back there. Okay.
Keep going.
All right, we're good. Go ahead, Cody. Let's get this
All right.
started, buddy.
First topic we're talking about Nashville. It's devastating what happened. Thoughts and prayers go out to Nashville.
Yeah, that's
Let's talk about some ways we're gonna try to get some relief out there and some help.
Yeah, that's one of these things here that like nobody's ever prepared for. It's bad enough that a natural disaster like that comes through a town, especially like Nashville. We have a huge following in Nashville. It's big. It's we actually have a show there June the 10th in Nashville. Well, we did. I'm not certain about how much damage that they've acquired from this, but what made this particular storm really bad from what I've read. Now you gotta understand that I'm not a meteorologist. I don't know exactly what happened. But it looked like 3 storms came together all right at Nashville. And the fact that the tornado come through at 1 o'clock in the morning when people are sleeping, like it's bad enough if it comes through at 5 o'clock in the evening. It's still going to do the same amount of damage, but at least at 5 in the evening, people will be awake and they'll have like a chance to take cover in this, that, and the other. We don't have tornadoes. We have very few tornadoes here. I think since I've lived here almost 28 years or 29 years. Damn, I'm getting old. And I think I've heard maybe 4 or 5 tornadoes down here, like on the coast. But we have
Right.
hurricanes like it's our fucking job.
It's terrible.
It really is. It's bad. But we're lucky. But as far as Nashville goes, we have a shirt that we're making the pilot for it right now. We're making the example for it. This was such a quick occurrence that we're gonna have to take the orders and then make the shirts. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's gonna be one of these things that all the proceeds we're gonna send to Nashville. We just want to do something. We're probably gonna buy a truckload of water and supplies and stuff like that and go up there and pass them out to families and all. But the shirt should be done. Bam, tomorrow. The pilot shirt for Nashville.
Yes.
Okay.
Tomorrow we're gonna we'll post the pilot for that.
Okay. Yes, absolutely. We'll post an. I'll see if I can go live tomorrow. I don't think I have anything going on tomorrow evening, and we'll release it tomorrow. We're gonna let it go for 24 hours because after that we're gonna shut it. It's one of these things that if we let it go for any more than that, then we don't know how many shirts to order. And since this is a benefit shirt, we're gonna open it up for 24 hours. Then whatever we sell, and we'll just send it up there. If anybody out there that's watching that's from that Nashville area, from it wasn't just Nashville, it was like the surrounding areas were really affected too. Big thoughts and prayers going out to y'all. I know what it's like to have your home destroyed. I mean, we had ours destroyed in 2005, and my girlfriend's from Yazoo City, which is like midway up the state, and they just had 2 tornadoes go through there 2 weeks ago, and so it's been really devastating. It's been a bad beginning to this year.
Right.
You know, there's not a lot we can do about it other than just pray and come together and try to help each other. So big prayers going out to Nashville right now for sure.
And we don't want to harp on that too much because that is also the
very depressing
downside of today's podcast.
But we want to get it out of the way first.
That. But so we're going to go right into our next topic. We want to talk about some different stereotypes that really grind your gears, chap your ass, piss you off. Talk about some stereotypes.
Okay, so here's the what? So see, Bam already interrupted me. Here's the deal with stereotypes and me. So obviously the one I'm gonna talk about first is like the dumb redneck stereotype.
Go ahead and tell the people how many degrees you got there, Zach.
I've got 3 degrees. I do. I got a minor in business management. I've got my bachelor's in criminal justice, and I have my law degree. Like I'm not that dumb. I'm not. I don't use what I went to school for, but at the same time, I do. I'm somewhat intelligent. I know to put jelly on one side and peanut butter on the other, and they meet in the middle. I don't try to put them on the same side, so I'm that smart. But as far as like stereotypes go, I mean, you got the dumb redneck where everybody's always like, just because he talks slow, he obviously fucking his sister out back in the outhouse. You know what I'm saying? Like that's obviously happening. You know what I'm saying? We just married our cousin and Roll Tide. I am with the Roll Tide part.
You should have left that part out.
No, that's the whole. Everything is Roll Tide. No, he's an Ole Miss fan. I'm a Bama fan, but I was a Bama fan through the bad years too. Like my whole family went to Alabama besides me because I ain't that good at football. Yeah, and I wasn't that fast. One big thing that I've noticed, and this is just since I've got into this industry, like I guess is this considered show business?
Yes.
Okay, so since we've got into the show business industry. Y'all are fully aware that my manager, Bam, that one right there, that one. He's a little bit feminine when it comes
What?
Oh,
just when he
it's about to get real.
just when he talks, okay, and he's not. I have no problem with gay people. He's not gay. Everybody tells me that he's gay. He's not.
Let me go ahead and tell you.
Everybody tells you what? I hate it.
Let me go ahead and tell
Look
you.
at that haircut.
Let me go ahead and
What's
tell
wrong with my
you
haircut?
Bam's type. I've got it down. I know it. If you've watched Boy Meets World, Angela. Bam's type.
Or
Rachel. Bam's type.
Rachel, yes.
Anybody on Boy Meets World after season 4, basically.
Topanga. Angela. Rachel.
Mrs.
Have y'all
Matthews.
seen Topanga like lately?
Yes.
Holy crap.
Yes. I'm not allowed to say anything. Sarah might
You're
be
right,
watching.
shut up. But Sarah kind of like favors
Topanga, I know this. You don't have to tell me. But but as far as stereotypes go, I mean, Bam is very good at what he does.
Thank you, Cheyenne.
He's got a master's in all this stuff with production and theater and all this. He's what I needed in order to take myself to the next level. I couldn't have done it without him. And I don't care if he talks in a higher tone than I do, but I don't buy into stuff like that. A lot of people do. A lot of people do. If y'all could have seen what this man wore to work like last week, he had on sweatpants that looked tighter than George Strait's Wranglers. Okay. These jokers, I don't know if y'all can see him in this picture right now. He's on the fluffy side. He don't need to be wearing soccer sweatpants. Okay.
That's rude as hell.
This is what happens when Zach's an asshole. Hey guys, this is the Man Cortez show now.
He done
You're not even shouting you right now.
he done flipped the whole camera.
Listen, so Zach keeps saying, he's like, I'm gonna talk about Bam. But you know what? Bam run this shit. He don't got nothing.
Sorry.
Bam means badass manager.
I'm gonna hide your cookies if you don't put that camera back over here.
Hey, Kelly.
Alright, you're back. They can see you again.
But no, it's that's a big thing, and even through like meeting some of the.
Oh, that was me.
Bam was the guy I was saying was hot.
Hot damn. Go ahead then, Bam.
I look like Gretchen Wilson. Oh, that's
She's
so
married,
sweet.
Okay,
She's a
somebody's
redneck
lying.
woman.
I love Gretchen.
No, as far as the stereotypes go, I mean, you always gonna have. You got the pretty boys. Here's the deal when it comes to rednecks, you have your actual country boys, which wear just like they wear their hats like this. You can always tell. You can tell by somebody's hat about how about what kind of stereotype they are. This is a country boy. You can call him a redneck, you call him a country boy. This is a jackass. Okay, and half the time when they have their hat on like this, they're gonna have a eyebrow ring in this ear, some kind of sparkly ass shit on their jeans, and they're worried about scratching their daddy's leather seats when they climb up in their F250 Platinum that they borrowed for their dad for that night. That's that one. Then you got the fuck boys. That's these. Anybody who wears their damn hat like this at all times with a fishing shirt on and shorts short enough that you might need a fucking hairnet.
Oh, where are you at, Beverly? Come on.
They ain't even listening to me. No.
I'm reading the comments. They're all talking about how cool I am.
So they're not. The people are listening to you.
Yeah, I don't know if they're listening to
They
me or
don't
not.
have to, just as long as the people. Are
But
listening
anybody
to
that wears a fucking hat like this, like you're mainly looking at your frat guys, anybody with a trust fund, or anybody who wears Patagonia. You're gonna wear your hat like this. You're a fucking jackass. Period. And then you have like your actual like cowboys, with the stuff like that. But it's one of the things that we get grouped into like a big thing. Like okay, a Yankee to me is anybody north of Yazoo City. Any like if you hit Memphis, that's a Yankee to me. But I've learned, like, we went to where we go?
Bonne Terre.
We went to Bonne Terre. We were in Missouri or Ohio?
Missouri.
We were in Missouri. Okay, and there was more rednecks there than
I was shocked.
I was pleasantly surprised.
Seeing the people walk in with boots, I was like, hot damn, y'all in boots.
This
up
one
here.
dude walked in, and like the first guy walked into the meet and greet and like came in and shook my hand. He shook my hand like this, and I was like, "The fuck do I do with that?" And then the next guy come in like broke my hand. I was like, "Shit, yeah, we bumping chest and shit, But it's like that Brantley Gilbert song, like every country's countrywide. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, yeah, it's I don't know. I'd love to know. I'll tell you what. Drop some comments on your first impression of me, because that's the first thing everybody does when they meet someone is you automatically stereotype them. You're going to put them in some kind of group of people.
Right.
In everything. When I met Bam, automatically I put Bam in like a theater production type group that loves Broadway and wears cardigans.
I do.
Exactly.
Both those things.
I was dead on with that. But
Sure.
hit me with some comments. I'm curious about this. They're going to read them out to me here in a
Can
minute.
I say I'm like an onion? I got layers.
Not everybody like onions. You more like cake.
I'm a parfait. Everybody likes parfait.
Cake. Everybody love cake.
I'm that 7-layer cake.
You more like 7-layer bean dip. They having way too much fun with this.
They've been drinking.
Yes.
No, we haven't. This is water.
This is.
Yes, they have. And we just for the record, we are not sponsored by Tito's, but we are open to options.
We like dogs.
Yeah. Alright, but no, I don't want to get too much into stereotypes. I'm gonna hurt some people's feelings and stuff like that. I'm not saying that I'm scared to say it, but like, okay, hush,
I'm sorry.
hush. But I can't hear myself talk. But if they from the north and they look down on me, I'm automatically gonna look down. You can tell just by the traveling that we do that when you meet someone and they automatically put you into that drunk redneck fuck their sister type deal,
Right.
that pisses me off. What? What? If you ask an Ole Miss fan, every Alabama fan is automatically married to their sister.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
True.
But you know what else we're married to?
National
Them
championships.
national championships. You're exactly right.
Talk to us in baseball. We're a baseball school.
Y'all damn sure ain't a football school.
Not for a long time.
Not for a long time. Eli was our last chance.
Poor Eli. He retired too soon.
We said last week that we were going to open it up this week a little bit longer for Q&As and stuff like that, because this is the whole thing. This podcast is for y'all. We give up our Wednesday nights and all. We come out here, Bam and the Bam Courses team, they work really hard on getting this thing set up and all for us. And so we want to make sure, so just be thinking about y'all's comments and y'all's questions for the Q&A leading up to this. So we got, I'd like to really get in touch with, that's the whole thing about the podcast. I can go live on Facebook and get thousands and thousands of comments, but every one of them are like, shout out from bumfuck Egypt. And I'm
That's
like,
because you asked for their shout outs.
well, I say shout out where you from, but like you would think after 5 minutes into the live, people would be like, hey, I'm actually listening to you. I know you really don't give a fuck where I'm at.
True that. So I'm going to start the question off. First question of the night for you.
Shoot.
What is going on in Zach's life today? What is going on in your world?
Okay, so as far as my life, I've been down for like 2 days because I've been not down emotionally. I'm killing the emotional train, but it's no, I don't need a hug. It's like my body's tearing down because I've been training really hard and trying to get in shape for this fitness thing that I have a workout plan that was engineered and designed for me, and in the last like 3 months I've lost like 14% body fat. Nice. So I'm coming down, but I'm working with a celebrity trainer who is like gave me an end date. He's like, if you do what I tell you to do until here, when you get here, you'll know it. And it's the simplest like system you could possibly have. I'm not going to release it yet because I told him, I said, if you get me there, I'll release it to my fans and then we'll do a challenge. That'll be like my first big giveaway on the page. Is I want to do like a weight loss challenge. I do feel better. Those of you that don't know, I've had cancer like 3 times. My cancer is caused by preservatives in food. So I can't eat preservatives. You always see me drinking water, or I'm eating, where's my snacks? Almonds. This is basically what I live off of. Also not sponsored by Blue Diamond, just a disclaimer. But, no, so I have to eat really well, but I'm also opening up a racetrack. Like I've a dirt track. We've been building it for like 7 years. And this past 2 weeks, we've been pouring a lot of concrete. Well, my dad's too cheap to like let me go in and hire a concrete truck, so we've been buying them 80-pound bags of Quikrete, and I'm just toting them upstairs and this, that, and the other, and it's just I'm wearing down, but I am getting geared up for turkey season, so that's coming. That's coming really quick.
That's a great segue into the actual last topic I wanted to ask you about tonight.
Yes.
What's going on in the hunting world right now?
We're in that lull right now, to be honest with you, because deer season down here ended February 15th. And if you shoot them now, you really outlawing. Which I killed enough this year to feed everybody throughout the year. The main reason I deer hunt is just for the sausage, because we have a lot of crawfish bowls,
right?
And we always put deer meat in the crawfish bowl. But you kind of got that from February 15th until like April 1st or whenever. I don't know the exact date that it starts. You have like that little lull right there where this is the time we go bass fishing. Like we've been fishing a lot because we're waiting on the thunder chicken season to open, and like me and Fry and Colby, and we've gotten together a couple times over the last week and just went riding roads on our golf carts and stuff, just listening, see if we could find a couple long beers. But apparently, I'm like the anti-turkey. Like I can find the shit out of them in Walmart. But I'm talking about if I go to the woods, I'm not having real good luck right now as far as finding them. But as far as fishing goes, if you're gonna talk about fishing's off the chain right now. I'm really disappointed in. We were supposed to release the largemouth hat March 1st. It's not ready. But they sent us out. Y'all haven't seen it. We've seen it. Nobody's seen it. We haven't even released a teaser of it. It's Richardson come out with a new color scheme, and it's very hard to get. Even with me having the connections that I have, they couldn't get me but 12 hats. I'm not going to release 12 hats. No. So I'm waiting on. This is the first time I've ever done this. I ordered 200 of them because I love this hat that much, and so I'm waiting on that to release. Man, we're just behind. We've been working hard, y'all. I promise on getting orders and stuff out. But you gotta understand something. All of it, this isn't our job. We do this at nighttime. Every one of us are employed somewhere else. Like he works at the bank. I push dirt for a living. All 3 of them work together. It's just it's a battle every day, and we're trying to grow. And come May, it's going to be a different story. May we're a lot of us are going full time here, and the orders and all will get shipped out a lot quicker. But one thing that I've been thinking about this week is I keep on getting these emails from, like this morning I got one about a video that I posted 2 months ago that it offended someone. And I don't understand why they think I care. I'm not trying to be an ass. Like I can be an ass, but here's the deal. if you follow me, it's like the first fucking thing you're gonna realize is that I really don't care about your feelings. I'm gonna say what I think, and if you don't like it, you don't have to watch me. Like I've got, if I lost 100,000 followers tonight that didn't like me and didn't like what I stood for, at least I've got, like 25 left.
Right.
That like me. I really don't know how many followers I have. That's a BAM question. I really, thank you. You're very helpful.
100,000 don't put a scratch into us.
It's actually a funny story because when we first started, we had like 22,000 followers, and we were sitting at Buffalo Wild Wings. It was me, Cody, and BAM, and
OGs.
yeah, and we were sitting down there just dreaming that one day, maybe like 6 years from now, we could have a podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. We also said that we were going to go on tour in like 3 years, and that was like 2 months later we had our first tour book. By the way, first tour date coming up. Sassy, first tour date coming up is...
I got it.
You got it. Okay.
I got it.
I wanted to make sure that I mentioned these because I've been really slacking on mentioning my tour dates. You can go to the website, right?
Right.
Yes. Talk
Listen
about that.
closely. I'm about to shout them out real quick. April 15th, next month, Naples, Florida. Then we got May 4th. We're going to Columbus, Ohio.
Yes,
Making
the
our way to
Ohio one.
Ohio.
May 4th?
May 4th.
4th be with.
Then, May 31st, Little Rock, Arkansas. So we got a little bit of a gap there. If you know of somebody that might want to show in between, call us.
If the
Then,
fish aren't biting.
Right now, we're on the wire right now. We really don't know with everything that just happened. June 10th, Nashville, Tennessee. Hopefully that one could be just a proceed show if we can go to that one.
Yeah, we're looking
Help
to
them out
we're
some
looking
more.
to really help out with that one. We don't know. We haven't talked to anyone up there as far as the damage that the venue had sustained from the storm, or if it had sustained any kind of damage. We don't know. We will keep y'all updated on that one. But go ahead.
And the last show we got on the list right now is the very next day, June 11th in Huntsville, Alabama. Just so you know, the shows, if you come, you have a chance of getting gear that we don't put online, so you got a better chance of getting shirts that we don't have.
That's
That's
it.
not going to get released to nobody but the people that come to the show.
That's it.
Um,
I'm big on exclusiveness. If y'all haven't figured that out yet, I'm huge on that. That's one of the reasons why I don't release a certain amount of hats of a certain amount of color.
Right.
You know, because I always feel like you want something nobody else has got. Of course, it's a marketing thing. I'm going to level with y'all. Of course, it's a marketing thing. But at the same time, if everybody in the world had the teal and the fluorescent teal, I'm not going to wear it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why, I'm the only one with the Stealth Hunter hat. I'm the only one.
A shelf full of them. We ain't.
Yeah, we got a shelf full of them, but I'm the only one with one. That's why and then when these get released, I'll switch out. I'll get another one.
Cool thing also about the shows, we have become more efficient on how we're printing our shirts and getting our shirts out.
Yes.
We're actually going to bring a machine and we're going to have designs set out. So if you like one, if we have your size, we're going to print you one that day while we're at the show if you like it.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said before, you're going to have shirts that are already done in advance, show shirts that have the logo on the front and the tour dates and stuff on the back. And then if you like one of the designs that we have on the table that night and we got your size, you get a shirt that night that nobody else probably has. So.
Exactly. And also, one last thing that I want to talk about the show merchandise. Our koozies that y'all see from the website, the 10 ones, those are the ones that are available on the website. When you come to shows, we have leather, lasering stitched koozies that we have for sale there. Not to mention that the only place that you're going to be able to get a Triple B Zach Rushing flag, like a big flag, is from the shows. Now here's the deal with the flag. If you buy the flag, you automatically get the meet and greet with me, and I'll sign it, and we're gonna take a picture together and all that type of stuff. Hell, I might give you my phone number where we can text back and forth. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So I did that involuntarily to one dude. He actually texted me today and just told me he was ready for me to come back.
What y'all talking about? Hand raised back there. What you got?
When was Naples again?
April 4th.
April 15th.
15th. April 15th. Mm-hmm.
Last thing I want to talk about. As you see behind us, we ain't got shit back here.
Yeah, this is our shelf.
Send us some stuff. Send us some stuff from where you're from, some prizes, some goodies, surprises, whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
send it to us. Let's load up these calendars. What you got?
Well, I check the PO box pretty regular, and people always send me unicorn stuff because they know I love unicorns. But if you have a little hobby at home where you just make knickknacks and you want it to be featured on the podcast, we're gonna put another shelf right here or something like that. But we'll definitely put them behind us. We left this blank because I wanted the podcast people to fill this. Now, Bam's gonna put the address. So, where is it?
Right there.
I'm on it.
Uh-huh.
I'm so good at this because it's not really here, y'all. It's just on the screen. But but that's the address that you can send to it. Address it to me. It goes to my PO box, and we'll for everybody that sends something, we'll put it back here on the wall. We'll definitely give you a shout out as well if you do send us some gifts. That would be awesome. I'm kind of asked her about it because I see like Brandon and them, like Brandon Ferris and Josh Prey and them. People send them gifts. I really don't get gifts.
Unicorns.
You can also send us gifts. We also accept gifts.
Look. I know he switched that camera
I
again.
did switch the camera.
I know you switched.
Back to us. We are beautiful.
And I hate
No
him.
matter what they say.
Okay, man, what we looking like on time?
Look,
Oh, it's
we're gonna go ahead and open it up right now. We're gonna get into it
Yeah.
with some phone calls, text Bam, and let's go ahead and.
I got 2 questions already.
We got 2 questions already.
Two
Shoot.
questions already. Shoot, I'm ready to answer questions.
There's like 3 questions.
3 questions.
Yukon Jr.
Yukon Jr.
would
What
like
is?
to know, they pay attention. Did you get the lights working on the racetrack?
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I like people who listen to me when I talk. Let me tell you somebody's racetrack lights that I didn't know about. I ain't got a fucking clue what I'm doing wrong. All I can tell you is that the thing was we had them halogen bulbs, like them old stadium light bulbs in the racetrack. We wanted them bright. I projected my because there's 48 lights at the racetrack. My power bill per 8-hour night was like $6,000.
Jesus
I was
Christ.
like, no, we're going to LEDs. So we went to LEDs, and now I'm having to go and redo all the bulbs. So, yes, as of right now, they're all burning, but I troubleshoot them like every 3 days, checking for durability. So ask me that next week, and I'll give you a thumbs up or thumbs down about the racetrack lights. But the racetrack is going to open in 3 weeks. I will be announcing that whenever we get a little bit closer.
Thanks for listening to Zach.
I appreciate that.
T. Wallace wants to know how much you
T.
do bench
Wallace.
How much I can bench?
About,
Like
about 135.
That was $2.
No, I can do more than that. I will say this: I'm not as strong as what I used to be, because I don't train for strength anymore as I do for health. But you can't be this fucking big and be weak,
True that.
you know what I'm saying. So as of right now, I would say I haven't done a 1 rep max in probably like a year and a half, but I did 315 for 22 like Monday. So that's going to put me somewhere around the 425, 430 range probably on bench.
What was your max in college?
515 raw.
Hot damn. That boy's strong.
In college,
That boy's cornbread fed.
in college, I did 515 raw one time, and I'm never doing it again because here's the thing: when you get to, a lot of people don't know this, and I hope none of y'all ever have to experience this. When you get it off the rack, anything over 435 pounds, when you get it off the rack and you got it locked out, it's your Olympic bars bounce. That's the breaking point. 436.8 pounds is what bends the bar. So right at that, you're going to have a sway to it. So you have to train for that, like that 1 rep max stuff. But I would say a good, somewhere around 440. I could probably get 440 right now for 1 rep, but I'm going to need the rest of the day to go sit in the dark and eat brownies and watch Netflix. That's my thing.
Next question.
Chris Carly.
Carly?
Parley.
Parley.
Chris Parley.
What's up?
I thought he died.
He wants to know,
No,
he said,
Chris
hey,
Farley.
Zach, what the hell would you do without your team? They're great. How do you reward or appreciate them?
We go get crab legs.
Let me explain something to you about my team, okay? They might act like I'm
Wait a
asking.
minute. Let me put it on that screen so they can see our
Yes,
reaction.
our expressions.
All right, well, y'all listen close, and y'all tell me when I'm start lying. They are treated extremely well.
Lies!
No, they are. They know how appreciative I am, and to be honest with you, I don't really get in their way. I don't. I trust them to the fullest. Everybody here. I don't intervene much. I'll come out here and help. Y'all don't understand how many y'all's packages I actually package, because that's one of the only things that I know how to do. But the making the shirts and all that type of stuff and the stickers and all this and running the web. Me running that website be like trying to teach Korea over there, like how to speak English normal.
Hey.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, what you talking about?
What you
I told her earlier, we was in the group chat, we were talking about baseball. And I told her, I said, the last Asian that was good at baseball was Ichiro, and he had a wide eye complex. So,
Oh my gosh.
Listen, I can look like you.
That's a foul ball.
God, I hate
Okay,
you.
John B wants to know what's
John
wrong
B.
with Yankees.
What's wrong with Yankees?
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
Careful! We have Yankee fans.
We love them.
We do not.
Yankee baseball fans or just
Are
You talking Yankee
Yankees?
baseball fans?
No, I think they're talking
Those
about
suck
my
too.
comment earlier about Northerners. I have no problem with Northerners if I can tell within the first 3 seconds of meeting someone if they look down on me for where I'm from.
Right.
I've done enough. And anywhere you go that's north of the Mason-Dixon, and I've traveled a lot because I worked on refineries before I did this. Anywhere you go, if I come up and I say, "Hey, how y'all doing?" automatically, just right there, I'm a dumb fuck. Just automatically. They're like, "Where are you from, Alabama?" Like, no, next door, but still, it's one of them things that I won't disrespect you and you don't disrespect me. If you disrespect me, be prepared for a wholesale ass whipping when it comes to that. And for some reason, because everybody's like, "Oh, we won the war," y'all didn't win the fucking war. Y'all cut off our supplies, or we was finna go ape shit on y'all.
True.
Okay, so another
The
fan,
South's gonna rise again. Okay, good.
Hey-o.
Zach Bax.
Hey, Zach.
I remember that
Fun
name.
I like
He
that.
likes that name.
Why don't you guys do a contest for a meet and greet or a weekend with you guys and Zach?
Why don't you say y'all instead of you guys, Zach Bax?
Where are you
Listen,
from?
Be nice to Zach Bax. I like his name.
I do too.
I didn't even hear the question. I was
He
concentrating on
wants
you
to
guys.
know what does he have to
Use
do
guys.
for
Why
a
don't use guys?
contest to be able to get a meet and greet / weekend with all of us here.
It would be kind of fun. Well, no, it'd be kind of fun. Let's see. We'll come back to that question.
Let me think about that because I got news for you. If you spend a weekend with us,
You're probably
you would
not follow us
You
no
would
more.
not follow us anymore.
Okay, cut. I'll come back to that question. Okay,
Or you wouldn't want to go home, take your pig.
We're out. Big facts on that one too. It's kind of fun here. We have a good time. What? Nobody asked you
Okay,
questions?
so he's from Sweetwater, Texas.
Sweet.
So-
That's sweet.
If we get a tour close to there, it would be kind of cool to say maybe do a meet and greet for a tour and do a contest to go to dinner with us the night before the tour.
Let me tell you something about when we travel. We be eating.
We like
yeah.
it. I mean, look at me. We like them big.
We like them
We
chunky.
like them chunky.
Ain't nobody in this office in great shape. I'm gonna tell you.
I mean,
The closest one to being in great.
One.
No, the closest one to being in great shape is Bam. He's the closest one to round.
if we're going back to just being us again, hey,
I love it.
So good.
He does not like.
Let's go to the
salad.
next question.
listen, I'm sorry that I'm fat. I tried to be skinny once.
You
and
gave
didn't
up.
agree with me.
You gave up Cokes and then you ate a damn donut sandwich.
No, stop. The reason that I am fat
Hey,
it is
yo.
a public service. Because if all of this funny and all of this awesome was also in a sexy body, you would all be screwed.
He'd be sitting here.
You damn right. So you're lucky that I'm fat. You're welcome.
Let's get to the next question.
As
We'll
my
take the phone
birthday
calls.
present, will you promise me not to wear them soccer pants anymore?
He's wearing them currently.
Listen,
Currently wearing them.
Oh.
these are my soccer pants.
He can't get his leg up.
They're only lean so far, you asshole. Alright, listen.
He almost pulled 3 muscles.
I didn't pull my muscle. I'm very flexible.
Woo! Next question.
Yeah, let's get it rolling. Let's go.
Oh God.
Oh
Oh
God. Switch to yoga pants.
my sciatic.
All right. I'm switching to yoga
My
pants.
chest.
That would be
Yeah.
for a treat.
Oh, my chest.
Question, Bell.
How's that Cody and Bam and the 2 ladies
Hey,
that you
somebody called me out. They said my name. Hot damn.
Zach and Cody. The real Zach and Cody.
How are things going with your nephew?
bruh, with this little fucker. Like I'm doing like I don't have any brothers or sisters or anything like that. Like I don't even have any cousins. Like I do. I don't claim them, but they like I never got to be like that cool older brother or like anything like that. So I'm really taking like an initiative and trying to be this dude's like cool uncle. You know, I'm not even really his uncle. He's just my buddy's kid, and I can't do anything right. And I feel for his mom. Because I guess like when I was growing up, my dad's best friend, Greg, I want to be just like Uncle Greg. You know what I'm saying? So I guess he's wanting to be like me, but I did not tell this little dude that he does not have to bathe, that he could use scent cover spray and not have to bathe. Like I didn't tell him that.
You got that axe
I didn't tell him to whack off with Nair either. But I mean that's one of the things. You didn't tell you about that? You didn't see that video? I just posted that video like last week.
Zach, I don't watch your videos.
Wow.
Little dude whacked off with Nair and got chemical burns on his gooch. It was funny as shit to me.
Isn't he only like in second grade?
No, no, not that. This one, his older brother.
Oh.
These two.
I was like, he's a baby!
Oh.
Yeah, he done found out that little toy he had was fun to play with. Every man
I'm kicking
be.
it off of us. I can't control my face.
Let me explain something to y'all. Every man figures that out at sooner or later. I figured it out, and I wasn't even playing with it. I was just cleaning it, and it just went off. It's kind of like a gun.
Right.
Yeah. We have another question.
I'm looking.
Oh, okay, we got.
Would you ever do a tour in Omaha, Nebraska?
I have
Is
been
the
to
Pope
Omaha.
still Catholic?
Huh? Is the Pope Catholic? You're right. Is the pig's pussy pork?
We're gonna go to Omaha only during the College World Series though.
That's fine.
We're gonna schedule the tour for Omaha around the College World
Let
Series.
me explain to you
Oh,
about.
hey!
Heather Thompson said you're hot, by the way.
Hey Heather,
I am like,
use your
Yukon,
words.
Yukon Jr.,
He's back.
who is Scott from Nashville,
Hey Scott.
praying for Nashville.
Yes we are.
He is a lighting technician of 20 years if you ever need any help.
Right on. I might be getting in touch, UConn, then, because your boy is really oblivious when it comes to shit like that. But as far as I wanted to say this about the
Right.
was it Omaha or Lincoln?
Omaha.
Omaha, Nebraska.
Omaha.
Okay, so I never been to Omaha, but when I went to school at the University of Wyoming because it's the only place that I could go and do my law degree and do football.
Oh, this would have accepted you.
Yeah, they probably, but I didn't want to be a fuck
Easy,
boy. Fuck boy.
easy.
I almost said it too, but I almost said it. But they when we went up to go to it's a long drive. It's 27 hours to Laramie, Wyoming from here. But when we went up, I didn't know how to get there, so I just followed Siri, stupid cunt. Like
There it is.
yeah, look,
There it is.
We went straight up to Hamburg, Iowa, which is like the very southern tip of Iowa, and took a direct left. And you just drive straight across I-80 for like a fucking lifetime. Because have you ever tried to go over like across Nebraska? It's almost as bad as trying to go into Orange, Texas, and come out at El Paso.
Jesus.
It's awful.
All right, Bam, hit us.
Go ahead.
Dylan from Virginia.
What up, Dylan?
What made y'all create the BBB brand? What's about the outdoors do you enjoy the most? Me being an outdoorsman myself.
Okay, do you want to hear? I guess I can tell the story about how the brand started then.
Condense it down.
Okay, we were
Short story.
really fucked up at the deer camp one day playing phase 10, and Possum passed out on the floor. I somehow made it to the bed. We woke up the next morning, looked on the kitchen table, and there was a napkin with this emblem drawn on the napkin, and we thought it was a cool ass emblem, and nobody wanted to take credit for it, so I took credit for it. I did not draw this. Nobody knows who did.
Yeah, of course.
So we made 12 hats, and they sold out in like 1 minute.
What's your question?
And then, are you on the phone?
Bam's on the phone.
Anyway, but as far as the outdoors goes, there's nothing about the outdoors that I don't like. I feel like it's the last pure enjoyment, like God-given enjoyment that we've got. You know
I'll
what I'm
tell you,
saying?
that's the one thing with the outdoors. No matter it don't matter if you're outside hunting, fishing, nothing, or if you're just outside running around in the yard playing in the water hose. That is such a thing that is non-existent in today's world, and it sucks.
Right.
Get your kids outside, let them play, let them
Let
get
them
sick.
sing. Let them be in the theater.
It don't matter. Get them kids outside, get them out
Hey,
from in
we
front of
dance
that
our
PlayStation. Let them go outside and do something. Bam's dancing now. Let him ask questions.
Julie Brooks just called me on the phone. She wants to know two things. Favorite dessert and favorite college team.
Okay, obviously Bama, always. Roll motherfucking Tide. My favorite dessert, I'm really weird when it comes to desserts in the fact that I don't like the fancy stuff. Like I can't stand creme brulee. My favorite dessert would be between cheesecake
Absolutely.
and I'm really big, and it doesn't even have to be a fancy one. I love brownies. But one thing y'all will never see me eat, and we've been together for what? Coming up on a year. Bam. We've been together coming up on like a year now, basically.
Yes,
Okay.
we have.
Yeah, they've never seen me eat a candy bar. I'm not a candy bar type person. I like brownies and cheesecake.
Cheesecake, man.
Yes. Now Sarah, on the other hand, will drive 100 miles. I know this because once a month I have to drive 100 miles to go get her creme brulee. Copeland's.
Hi, Cheyenne. How are you?
Wow.
She loves it, and that's my
Why don't
baby
you go
dog.
to like
She likes the Mardi Gras creme brulee from Copeland's, so we go to Copeland's
All
once
right,
a month.
look, Bam's on the phone. We're gonna get 2 more questions, then we're taking some phone calls.
This
Right.
doesn't count as a question, but how long have y'all been friends?
Long time.
Long time. I don't know when we started.
Perk.
Yeah, he was in the band, and I was on the football team, and it's so weird that we did not know each other at Perk until like the
Just a
last.
second. I'm gonna put you
last
on
week.
speaker so you can ask the whole team that. That's a wonderful question.
I think we're about to take a call.
Okay, just a second. Sorry, I got excited. And it was a
It's a
phone call.
Missouri number.
It's a Missouri number.
Woo, Missouri.
What up, Montero? Hey.
That was almost bad.
Oh, hey guys, I just like all big on
Springfield.
space
All
there.
right, you're on the mic.
Hello.
Who are you talking to?
Who we talking to? What do we got?
It's Cheyenne, it's my friend.
I like Cheyenne.
Pretty name. Cheyenne, you there, darling?
Hi, guys. Okay, so
She sounded flustered.
She does.
I'm not flustered, I'm excited. Like, I love Zach's videos.
Oh, thank you.
Aw.
Somebody loves me.
She loves me.
So I'm planning on going to your Arkansas show,
Right
Heyo.
on. Little Rock.
and my brother's birthday is in May, and we do like a big barbecue kickoff.
Oh.
And I was just kind of curious, what is y'all's like favorite barbecue? Because if I'm gonna be down on that show, I want to do like a big barbecue and like invite you guys.
Oh, I don't know.
Hey, we like it.
I be fucking with barbecues hard. Okay, I do.
He knows all about it,
I
doesn't he?
love me some barbecue. Cheyenne, are you asking what my favorite barbecue food is, darling?
No, I'm asking like what all do you guys want, because I'm gonna load the grill up. We're gonna have potato salad, deviled egg, macaroni salad, ribs.
You know the weight of my heart. Oh, my heart.
Boy, she better be glad I'm taking right now.
Oh, God.
No, my
I
my
mean,
my
we're both lucky that we're both taken, because my boyfriend is like so jealous of you, because I'm like, oh man, Zach got this new video, you know, I'm always talking about you. So
Tell your boyfriend calm down. You gotta get out of his feelings. It'll be alright. We just friends.
Yeah.
But my favorite, like every cookout we have, we always do brisket.
Right.
That's my thing. I always do brisket, but I will fuck up some ribs and some chicken thighs.
If you
on the
can do some
barbecue.
ribs, oh, my God.
Yes.
Oh, my
I'm down
God.
with ribs,
Ribs.
you know, and I marinate them in like I have a homemade barbecue marinade I use.
Tits.
And I mean, if you like fire, I got some fire, and then I've got the mild stuff, because you know
Oh,
I
we
got
got that fire.
We
people in
got
my
that
family
fire.
that are.
Did you watch? Did you
We got that fire now, baby. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright,
We all
we're
fire. I tell you what, if you can time it out right, you got Bam's number now on the company phone. If you can time it out right, and we'll come up a whole day early, and we'll come to the barbecue.
Oh, we about it.
Awesome, that sounds good.
All right,
All
darling. I
right, Cheyenne,
appreciate
we'll
it.
talk to you soon.
All right, sounds good.
Bye.
Thank you.
That was fun.
You just
Look at the phone calls and text messages rolling in. Bam, I gotta get it back. I'm not gonna throw it to you because I don't want you to break that computer.
I would catch it.
I'll grab it.
Oh.
You
So
got
there have been several people talking about Missouri.
right.
I keep saying that I'm trying to get you to Springfield, and there's several that said if you go to Springfield, they're gonna come see you.
I thought we were going to Columbus.
That's Ohio.
Damn, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, Springfield, Missouri. That's where it's at.
Wait a minute, that's the birthplace of Bass Pro. We gotta go to
Yes.
Springfield. They got the big Bass Pro Shops in Springfield.
That's literally my second home. Like we got this.
Not to mention they got Branson, which is
Yeah.
like that's like Pigeon Forge on
Silver
steroids.
Dollar City.
I've been to
Yes.
Houston a couple
Yeah.
times.
Yes, Sassy, get me somewhere in Springfield.
Call me.
Yeah.
We need to just post Sassy's number at the top of the video to always.
Yes!
Oh, we're going to Maryland. We're gonna go to Maryland. Sorry.
I thought Maryland was already on the queue.
That's April, right?
We're
No,
not, we're
Maryland
not
has
going
been
to
taken
Maryland.
off the queue,
We're
but
coming to Maryland. We'll be there. Look, Heather Robinson from Maryland.
What up, Heather?
When you, well, I didn't read the whole thing. When you get a new venue in Maryland, we will take you to eat the best Maryland crabs.
I like crabs.
We're going to
Not
Maryland.
yet. That come
We're
out
getting
so wrong.
crabs.
just so, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and put this out there for everybody that's commenting about the food. It's a team effort. It's not just Zach. When we come to shows, it's all of us. So don't say you're taking
It's not-
you or us or Zach. It's we're gonna take the team to eat some crabs.
Y'all
The team to get some
one
barbecue.
Yeah.
We're all or nothing.
I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know this right now, and I'm just throwing this out there for my darling who travels with me. Don't take us anywhere with fried food because, like, they did. You know the places I'm talking about that just have nothing but fried food. Like, I'm not gonna eat there. I'm just not. I'm past that point in my life. We grew up in South Mississippi. We fried fucking Twinkies and Pop Tarts and everything else.
Oreos.
I will. Hold up now.
Whoa, whoa.
Hold on there, Buckaroo. I will still fuck up some fried Oreos. No, there's this lady, Jamie Goldman, who is a big top fan on my page. I actually see a lot of her comments, and she sends me like picture after picture of these desserts that she makes, and I'm legit about to just hit her up and be like, "Will you please just send me like a cheesecake? Because I need a cheat day bad. I do. I'm tired of eating almonds."
Okay.
Yes.
This one's a little more serious.
This is the serious.
It's like super serious.
Okay.
It's anonymous. Okay, so what's the advice of you both, a married man with 10,000 plus porn videos, not fucking his wife, and has to get attacked by the wife to do anything? Oh my god, please. The wife needs help. Going crazy. Help SOS.
All right, hold on a second.
I'll let you go first, and then I'm gonna go.
So the husband
The husband don't want none.
don't want none. Has 10,000 plus porn videos, but the wife don't want to do nothing.
No. The husband doesn't want to do anything. The wife has to attack him to do something.
That sounds
So-
like a dream come true. I don't know what's the problem here, but okay.
Well, no, hold on.
No,
Let me-
I didn't mean
let
it
me-
like that. Hang on.
Let me go ahead and attack this. First off, dude, if you're married,
This is I'm assuming it's probably from the wife.
You would think.
okay, so
So we're
all
not
right,
saying
wife,
nothing.
let me jump on your side real quick.
This
Dude,
doesn't
if
happen
you're
often.
married, I don't care if your wife looks like a brick, a potato, or a flat out 10.
That's a rider fry.
Do not disrespect her and sit down and watch porn instead of spending your time with your wife.
Amen.
Amen.
If you've got a wife, you do not need to be sitting on your computer downloading it with viruses like you got freaking LimeWire on your computer.
Right.
I've ruined 3 computers like that.
LimeWire,
With LimeWire, not porn.
But dude, get off the porn sites. Number one, grow up.
Amen.
Here's
Amen.
Number two,
yeah. Go ahead.
go on to your wife. If she wants to be with you, like she is obviously showing you she wants to be with you, appreciate that. And if you don't want to be with her, get out.
Be a man.
There's a way to get out of it. Do that. I understand that divorce is not wrong, is not right and all that, but
That's not an option.
you deserve to be happy. So,
That's right.
man, obviously you're not happy. Make yourself happy. Get out of the relationship. Wife, if he's not wanting to come to you, make yourself happy. Get out of the relationship. Get away from that person that's addicted to that porn or whatever. That shit. Get out of it. Make yourself happy and go on about your business because you don't need that in your
She
life.
said, "No more computer. I broke the fucking."
Hey,
Take
Okay.
it. Make him go to a flip phone because smartphones you can get on there
Now,
too.
I agree with everything Cody said about that, but I'm gonna look at it. I'm working on this new thing where I'm trying to look at stuff from different perspectives. So I'm gonna look at it from the man's perspective for like just a second. 100% with what you said. If you have a porn addiction, I'm guessing that's the same thing like a drug addiction, something like that. It's hard to break, but there's a way through that. Okay, say your man, because if a man has 10,000 hours worth of porn, there's going to be a trend in there somewhere. There's going to be rather an Asian trend, or there's going to be a fetish trend. There's going to be something along those lines. Instead, if you feel strongly enough about him where you want to try this is just an option. Figure out what kind it is. Watch it with your man to try to spice things up. Get him in the mood that way, and then play out one of his fantasies off of that. It might gravitate him back towards you. At least if you try that and it doesn't work, you can say you tried. Then you get out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the only reason I say even give it that much effort is because y'all did make a vow to each other as far as being married.
Biggest thing is in any relationship, the biggest relationship or biggest thing I can tell you about a relationship, if you're not happy, you're not going to make the person you're with happy. So in other words, you're just completely wasting each other's time.
No.
If you're not happy before you get in said relationship, you're not going to make that person any happier. She's not going to make you any happier. Blah, 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 blah. You need to be happy with yourself before you get into that relationship. And if this dude's not happy with you,
Yes, chingy.
But wow.
Wow.
That just happened. But also another perspective on that is he is setting himself up for failure, not just
100%.
with his wife, but if that relationship goes elsewhere to someone else with any person, because porn sets up unrealistic expectations.
You ain't
Those
shit.
people have had so much freaking surgery, like that's not natural.
How many times have you
That's
like
not-
you seen the ones with
that
you
is
with your
not
stepmom be
real
like, oh, I'm
life.
just cooking some bacon. Oh look, my pussy's out. Like that's
And I'm not my man to look at me.
Exactly.
Not
And
1,000 other women.
Not only are you setting
Sorry,
yourself up
just
for failure, for unrealistic expectations, but she's gonna be very disappointed in you, most likely.
And very
too.
yeah, exactly.
Like, so why do that to yourself and to her?
It's not fair. It's a perfect example of what I was talking about last night. Well, before we went live, I was telling them about me and Sarah's night last night.
Oh.
We-
He was being gross. He was being-
I was not. No, we went out to eat at the Oyster House, and then we went to the Hard Rock Casino because we were going to go gambling. So we walked into Hard Rock, and there's one of these waitresses that walked by that just has some humongous ass knockers, and of course they're out because she's trying to get tips. I did not see her. Sarah saw her. And as soon as Sarah saw her, Sarah went into Sarah Bear defense mode, and like she was like at my hip, which to me I didn't mind, but at the same time,
I
like
like that.
I mean,
I
I
like
like
to be on
I'm
labels and
a
walking
clingy
in.
dude. Like when it comes to my woman, I don't want to be clingy. I want my woman to be clingy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
There's a difference.
There's
I like
a difference. Like one of the best things that she does is like we'll just be standing there and she rubs the inside of my arm right there.
Right.
That's my favorite. I don't know why that just gives me a sense of
See,
closure.
there's
Like
that point when they start getting too clean, you're like, all right, we're going back to the bro. See you
yeah,
later.
exactly.
I'll see you later.
Look, you one more time slapping my ass and two twists and a jerk before you laid up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
But I hope that answers your question, the anonymous question about
anemone. Yeah.
I hope that answers your question about the what you shouldn't do.
We
But
got
we're gonna
a
take
phone
some phone calls. Let's do
Yeah.
it.
Can you call? This person's called like 12 times. Can you call him back? Ooh,
All right, somebody call us.
that person.
This person, it says maybe Blake. Let's see if his name is Blake.
Are you Blake? Blake?
Block
Block
it. Oh, you son. Block A.
Is this Blake?
Yeah.
Oh man, iPhones are smart. It said maybe
That's
Blake, and here you
scary.
are.
Scary.
You're on the line with Zach and Cody, not from the Sweet Life, but from the Ugly Truth.
Oh, hell.
Oh hell! He's excited about it.
All right, what's up, Blake? What can we do for you, buddy?
Whew. Okay, let me catch him back.
He's flustered. Oh shit, we got somebody else flustered on the line.
Damn.
I like that. Hot damn. That's right. Hey.
He said hot damn.
I did.
All right, so you were talking earlier about being set into a stereotype, though, right?
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah, we touched on that a little bit.
Oh, just a little bit.
I was my school, Lancaster, Ohio, Lancaster High School.
Say that one more time. It was cut out. What school?
Lancaster High School.
Lancaster High School.
We have a rival who keeps calling us all Hicks, yet their high school is in the middle of a cornfield.
That's called overcompensating, brother. That's the same thing as people from Texas calling like South Texas calling us rednecks, because that's
Right.
some of the most redneck people you ever seen in your life.
Absolutely.
They just got running water down there like 2 weeks ago. Do not play into that. Don't. If anything, embrace the stereotype.
Yeah, embrace it.
That's my advice on every stereotype. If you're gonna tell me I'm a drunk redneck, I'm gonna wear my boots and get drunk in front of you. Like I'm gonna make you right. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Oh no, not that.
Are you still there?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, he's still there. Black K is still there.
Mm-hmm. But that's what I mean. 'Cause we had a similar thing with us in high school. Is we had a rifle too, St. Martin. That was our rifle.
Hey,
Yeah,
careful
y'all.
what you say.
Yeah,
Red.
but
Jackets.
but yeah, we had a big rival with them, and it was always a big thing between who had the St. Martin had the pretty girls, and Guyville had the athletic boys. So the St. Martin guys would hate us because all their women dated us. You know what I'm saying? And it was one of the
I
things.
feel,
You know what I'm saying, huh?
I feel you there.
Yes, it's one of the, like you never gonna have both of them at the same school. Ain't nobody had both of them at the same school since Troy Bolton and them was at East High. No, dude, but
Hey, but Blake, we appreciate your phone call, man. We're gonna get on to the next phone call. Thank you for watching and
yeah, appreciate
keep
it,
talking
buddy.
to us.
All right, I appreciate y'all calling back.
Ain't no problem.
Hi, man.
All right, we're gonna open this one up now. Somebody call us.
Are we
First one that calls, we gonna answer. You got
Oh, wait.
I'm on the line. I'm ready to answer the phone.
Phone number is on the screen.
phone numbers on the screen. First one to call, we gonna answer.
Well,
Real quick,
Yeah.
Beverly Sue Phillips said, Zach,
Why are you whispering?
my brother-in-law, Beverly Sue Phillips. Zach, my brother-in-law, Bo hunts turkey on the Outdoor Channel in Kansas. Would you like to hook up?
Oh, we got a phone call.
with me?
Put a pin in that.
You're on the line with Zach and Cody, not from the Sweet Life, but from the Ugly Truth. What up? What's your name?
Hello.
What? Hell, that's my fault. I didn't put you on speakerphone. What up?
Who we talking to?
It's John Bergstrom.
John, how we doing, buddy?
Say that one more time. What you talking about?
I was questioning him earlier about the Yankees.
Oh, shit.
The Yankees. I got you. Give me the phone.
Oh, there you go.
Give me the phone. All right, John, what you want to know, big dog?
I'm originally from New York, and I've been watching you ever since your one of your posts about your first time at a black cookout.
Oh yeah, Mama T's. I got you. Go
We
ahead.
miss her.
Yeah, I've been watching you ever since then, and I heard what you were saying earlier, and I'm just trying to figure out you just not like Northerners.
Okay, well, I will tell you, and this is talking strictly from my experiences. Northerners have not been nice to people of my stature, and I'm not lumping all of them in together because if you look at my tour dates, majority of them are above the Mason-Dixon, and I mean, so I know I have fans and stuff up there. I believe there's good people everywhere. Here's my deal: I'm not gonna apologize for the way I talk, and for some reason, and I had some people from New York, from Rutgers, that we played Rutgers in up there. We went and played them in I think it was 2014, and I got made fun of so bad just by asking where the closest gas station was. They just acted like I was stupid, And that's the main thing when I say what I did about the Yankees. I don't really care where you're from. If you treat me with respect, I'm gonna treat you with respect. But I have a way lower tolerance for somebody from up north than I do from down here because they're gonna dislike me for different reasons down here than somebody from what part of New York you from?
Usually from Long Island,
Okay, so you right there in the city.
sort of.
Yeah, how the fuck do you? Jesus, you must really like people because I couldn't be around that many people. There's no fucking way. I don't like people that much. You can't even walk out your back. You can't even walk out your back door and take a piss. How do you live?
I joined the Marine Corps and I'm living in Virginia now.
Okay.
Marine Corps. We take
Marine
your hat
Corps.
off.
Yeah,
to you.
let me get my hat off real quick.
Thank you.
Thank you for your service. Appreciate that big time. But I do that's my take on the Yankee thing. I have way lower tolerance just from experiences. Maybe I'll change my mind one day, but I doubt it.
Understandable.
10-4, buddy. Appreciate you calling, man. We're gonna take another call, and y'all just I really appreciate the support, buddy. All right, Cody.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and scroll through, and we're gonna call one person, make your night.
That's the fun part. They get flustered, ooh, Zach and Cody, finally.
They're flustered just by them calling us.
I'm gonna start calling y'all randomly during the week, hey!
Oh, Michelle Standiford,
Stand
y'all need to get on TikTok. Bam has been trying to tell Zach to get on TikTok.
I don't.
Bam's on TikTok! Find Bam on TikTok. What's my TikTok thing?
I don't understand TikTok.
It's fun!
He actually has videos on his TikTok.
Mine is
Really cool.
underscore Trey Spears right there. It's me. Underscore oh stupid thing. Underscore Trey Spears.
I don't understand TikTok. I
Mine's
really don't.
at Korea,
I'm old.
but I don't have videos.
She's not important, I know.
I don't do it. I'm too old.
All right, we got Cody. You gonna have to pick one.
I'm trying to look.
Call!
If somebody else calls in, we're taking your call.
Sorry.
Let's call this person.
Okay. Call.
Voice call. You want to FaceTime them?
No.
Oh, awesome. That's exciting. Let's FaceTime.
We might FaceTime one person if I can figure out who has an iPhone.
It's gonna be blue.
Oh.
But we gotta text him back to see the blue.
Mm.
You about to miss your shot,
Hello.
You get 4 rings and a hang up,
and you're out.
and you're out. So that was an epic fail on Cody's part. So take 2, or if somebody wanted to call in with a question. Is anybody even still on this feed?
Oh yeah, 118.
Oh, we're FaceTiming somebody.
Oh!
FaceTiming.
It's on the
Oh, they got denied.
They didn't want to talk to us.
Somebody denied our FaceTime.
Wow.
Hello.
We ain't calling
Hello.
you again.
Oops.
Is it me you're looking for?
Somebody from Nashville's calling in.
Nashville. We
You're
gotta
on-
take the Nashville one.
Trey's calling us. Decline. You're on the line with Zach and Cody. What up?
This is Yukon Jr. from Nashville.
Hot damn, Utah.
Well, since Cody was taking his sweet time, couldn't figure out what to do, so I thought I'd just call.
Hey, I called 2 people. One of them ignored me, and the other one didn't answer. So
We trying. I spit everywhere.
that's what we got these things.
Yeah.
It protects the mic.
I got picture stuff in.
What
Go
you
ahead,
got,
buddy.
Yukon?
What?
We're just up here trying to chill and get things going and try to help everybody out.
Good.
Hey, we understand that, man.
My girl.
Hey, we're ready, man. We're ready to come up there and do whatever we can to help out.
Yes, absolutely.
Is there tickets still available at Zany's? As far as I know, I don't think Zany's got any damage from the tornado. I don't believe.
Yeah, I think Nashville still has some tickets. I don't think any of the. I think we're sold out of VIPs. But I think there is still some tickets left. Yeah, that's pretty much the thing with all my shows right now is the VIPs sell like that,
Right.
and then after that it's like the week of and we'll sell them out. But absolutely, yeah, dude, come out. I'd love to meet you, buddy. Just being a good supporter and all, and I would love that if you could make it out to Zany's on the 10th.
I'll see what I can get my wife out there and see if I can get me some tickets. And definitely. Now, do you drink? Can you think you can handle some Jaeger bombs with me?
Oh, I imagine I can probably handle that, buddy.
Well, hell, I got a Red Bull tattoo on one arm and the Jaeger logo on the other. So
I tell you what, for them tattoos, go ahead and send us a text with your name on it. We're gonna have 2 tickets sitting at the door for you.
Yeah, we got you covered on that.
okay.
Yeah.
All righty, well,
Okay.
y'all be good, and I'll holler at y'all then.
10-4,
All right, we
buddy.
appreciate it.
Appreciate it,
See you,
man.
All right, talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
That's awesome.
All right, we're gonna give one more try here.
Y'all need to call.
Uh,
I figure more people will be calling in. Don't nobody want to talk to me.
Put the number again up there.
T. Wallace here, and I have an iPhone, and I'm a truck driver.
Oh,
So does that mean you want us to FaceTime me or call you, Mr. T. Wallace?
I think he wants you to FaceTime him.
T. Wallace, get ready. We FaceTiming.
Are we? We're FaceTiming. Okay.
I'll be there.
I'll be damned.
Look at this guy.
Ah!
Wait, I can't see.
Hey, buddy, what are you rolling at tonight?
Well, I'm up here in Cleveland right now. I'm almost at my delivery for my 9,000 gallons of milk.
9,000 milk.
Dog.
Lord have mercy. Well, I respect what you do, brother. A lot of people don't understand the amount of importance that the truck drivers they hold in America. This place wouldn't go on without y'all. I wanted to let you know that I truly appreciate y'all.
Well, I appreciate you saying that. I really do. Not a lot of people realize that some of the stuff that we have to go through, we never get home. Our wives and kids and stuff, we don't get to see them very much.
I know it's rough, brother. I do, but just there's a lot of good people out there that really think highly of y'all. There's a few people out there that wish y'all use y'all's blinkers a little bit more, but other than that, we very much appreciate you.
I'm sorry, what was that?
No, we got a bad problem down here with some on our interstate. Them truck drivers, they just don't use them blinkers like they're supposed to.
Well, that's the mentality of some of the truck drivers nowadays. They get into school and they are in there for a couple of weeks, and they get out and start driving these automatic trucks, and they think they know everything. And
Yeah.
I've been driving for 20, 25 years, and I use my turn signals, and I don't use my bright lights on people, and they go around me, and just I try to when I'm in my personal vehicle, I stay away from the truck drivers. I either give them go or get behind them, or I get in front of them. I let them
That's
be.
it.
Mr. Wallace, we do got one question for you though, as a truck driver.
What's that?
Now, when a car's coming up beside you, if you're coming over, would you rather us honk our horn or turn our brights on to notify you that somebody's beside you?
Good question.
Slick froze though.
Oh, damn.
That
Where'd you
was-
go,
The
Mr.
biggest
Wallace?
problem. I'm still here.
Okay.
So did you hear the question?
Yeah, I heard the question. Okay, if you're beside me, that's it doesn't really matter too much beside us. I mean, if you have to sit there for a long time, then just try to ease up a little bit so we can see it. There is one blind spot there on our side.
Mm.
The biggest issue that a lot of us have is when we pass you, don't use your bright lights at nighttime to let us know that we cleared you. Because when we look in the mirrors, if you think about it, our mirrors are about 4 square feet reflective. And when you use your bright lights, it blinds us and we can't see.
Got you covered, brother.
I don't. And well, we appreciate you.
Hey,
Can you give us one big honk?
give me
for us?
give me one honk though. That's it.
All right, Mr.
Mr.
Wallace,
Wallace,
have a
you be
night,
good,
man.
brother. We outta
Be
here.
safe out there.
That was
Thank you.
cool.
Have a good night.
You too. Y'all, that's all we got for y'all this week. We're gonna be back here next Wednesday night, 8
Actually,
Central.
I got one more thing.
Oh shit.
This might be something that might, I don't know. I think it'd be kind of necessary with everything that's going on.
Oh.
How do y'all feel about like a little prayer for Nashville to close us out
You
tonight?
gonna do it? I'll damn sure bow my head.
All right.
That's
All
right.
right.
Here
Don't
we
make
go.
fun of my receding hairline.
All right, Lord, we just ask that you wrap your hands around everybody in Nashville tonight, everybody that's going through troubles, that's lost homes, lost family members. We ask that you pick them up, wrap them up, help them get through this, know that they are cared about, they are loved, and we're here for them. If they got any kind of issues, reach out. Get to us. We're going to help you the best we can, and you got other people that want to help you. Lord, I just ask that you watch over everybody there, watch over our military, watch over us here, watch over everybody. We appreciate everybody that come out tonight and listen to us ramble on and goof off for an hour. We love y'all. We love you. And that's in Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen. Always amen. Thank y'all so much for the
We'll
support.
see y'all next Wednesday.
We
Let's
will
go.
be here. Y'all get some questions and stuff ready. We'll see y'all next Wednesday. Love y'all.